In the world of boxing, where raw power and sheer will often take the spotlight, there's an electrifying element that separates the great from the legendary: speed. Imagine punches thrown at a blinding pace, footwork that dances on the very edge of human capability, and reflexes so quick they baffle the mind. From the heaviest hitters to the most nimble-footed dancers, we're about to journey through a list of boxers whose lightning-fast skills made them not just champions, but timeless legends. Prepare to be enthralled as we unravel the tales of the 9 fastest boxers who will never be forgotten. Incredible, isn't it? How can the human mind and body achieve such speed and precision? By diving deeper with us, you become part of an exclusive community that cherishes the art of boxing. Every click, every engagement solidifies your seat in this journey through history and legend. Be part of something bigger. Be part of our legacy. Sugar Ray Robinson. In the golden annals of boxing history, the name Sugar Ray Robinson gleams with a luminous luster. The Harlem-born prodigy wasn't merely a boxer, he was a symphony in motion. While many can punch fast, Robinson had a rhythm and elegance that set him apart. Imagine a young Robinson training in the dim light of a New York gym. With every drop of sweat, he honed a craft that would soon be legendary. His feet, light and nimble, seemed to barely touch the canvas as they carried him gracefully around his opponents, creating a dance that was as deadly as it was beautiful. Every jab and every hook were thrown with a precision that felt more like music than violence. His combinations weren't just effective, they were poetic. And it was this marriage of speed in both his hands and feet that had spectators spellbound. The term sweet science encapsulates the art and intellect of boxing, and Robinson was its maestro. In bouts, opponents often found themselves trapped not just by his speed, but by the rhythm he created, a rhythm that hypnotized, dazzled, and then defeated them. Sugar Ray Robinson wasn't just a boxer, he was the embodiment of the sport's very soul. Muhammad Ali. The mere mention of his name conjures visions of greatness, not just within the square ring, but beyond it. Born Cassius Clay in Louisville, Kentucky, Ali was more than just a boxer. He was a force of nature, a beacon of defiance, and a voice for the voiceless. Imagine a young Ali skipping rope to the rhythm of a chant, his eyes gleaming with fire and purpose. Each skip wasn't just an exercise, but a proclamation that he was, indeed, the greatest. His style was unparalleled. The way he danced around the ring with a lightness seemingly impossible for a heavyweight was nothing short of magical. Ali's trademark phrase, "float like a butterfly, sting like a bee," wasn't just a catchy slogan. It was a doctrine he lived by in every fight. Opponents, trained to fight boxers, were often unprepared to face the enigma that was Ali. His rapid jabs were more than just punches. They were messages, and his footwork wasn't just strategy. It was a dance. Outside the ring, his quick wit matched his physical speed. Ali's ability to engage, provoke, and inspire was second to none. His legacy isn't merely as a fast boxer, but as a global icon who changed the world with his speed, skill, and spirit. Sugar Ray Leonard. The 1980s boxing arena echoed with legends. Yet amidst those titans, Sugar Ray Leonard's name shone brightly, much like the star from which he took his moniker. Born in North Carolina, Leonard's journey wasn't just about punches and titles. It was a narrative of heart, resilience, and reinvention. Imagine a young Leonard, his eyes focused, gloves up, every fiber of his being tuned to the rhythm of the fight. He wasn't just another fighter. He was a maestro, orchestrating bouts with the precision of a conductor. His blinding hand speed would often leave opponents dazzled, and before they could recalibrate, Leonard's footwork had already positioned him for another rapid assault. Yet, what made Leonard truly exceptional was the intelligence he brought to the ring. His ability to adapt and shift tactics mid-fight showcased a cerebral approach to boxing. Leonard's incisive boxing knowledge always complemented his speed, whether they were trading blows with Thomas Hearns or engaging in legendary fights with Roberto Duran. Beyond his physical prowess, Leonard had charisma that transcended the confines of the ring. His smile, as quick as his jab, endeared him to fans worldwide. Sugar Ray Leonard's legacy is not only one of speed and skill, but also of a spirit that captured the very essence of the boxing golden era. Manny Pacquiao. From the humble streets of General Santos City in the Philippines rose a legend, a boxer whose spirit and ferocity inside the ring would come to symbolize an entire nation's resilience and pride. Manny Pacquiao, often referred to as the Pac-Man, embarked on a journey that transcended boxing itself. Picture a young Pacquiao training under the tropical sun, every punch thrown echoing his dreams and the aspirations of millions who saw in him a beacon of hope. What set Pacquiao apart wasn't just his unparalleled speed, but the sheer volume and unpredictability of his punches. Opponents, many of whom were larger and seemingly stronger, often found themselves overwhelmed by the barrage of punches that seemed to come from all directions. One moment they'd see a blur, and the next they'd feel the force of Pacquiao's fist. But there was more to Manny than just his boxing prowess. His journey from poverty to global stardom is a testament to his indomitable spirit and relentless work ethic. Each rapid combination he threw in the ring was a reflection of his life's battles, both past and present. Outside the ring, Pacquiao's voice resonated as a singer, politician, and philanthropist. Manny Pacquiao's rapid rise in various spheres of life paralleled his quick rise in the ring, demonstrating that he was not just a boxing legend, but also a true global icon. Floyd Mayweather Jr. When one thinks of modern boxing mastery, a singular figure emerges from the shadows, donned in flamboyant attire and exuding unparalleled confidence: Floyd "Money" Mayweather. Born into a boxing lineage, Floyd's journey was not merely a pursuit of greatness, but a destiny carved into his DNA. Imagine the young Mayweather, gloves on, training in the echoing halls of the Grand Rapids gym, each punch a manifestation of decades of familial boxing wisdom. While many boxers defined themselves by their aggressive offense, Mayweather redefined the art of defense. His unique style, famously termed the Philly shell, was not just about avoiding punches. It was about making opponents miss and making them pay. Every feint and every shoulder roll were meticulously calculated. Opponents often felt like they were chasing a mirage. Every time they thought they had Mayweather within their grasp, he'd vanish, only to retaliate with blindingly fast counters. But beyond his technical brilliance was a mind game few could match: Mayweather's ability to mentally dissect his adversaries, to get under their skin, and to predict their every move showcased a cerebral approach to the sweet science. Outside the ring, his business acumen and promotional skills further entrenched his legendary status. While many boxers fade into the annals of history, Floyd Mayweather Jr. ensured his legacy would remain untouchable, both inside and outside the ropes. Ray Mancini. The boxing world has seen its share of warriors, but few embodied the spirit of the fight quite like Youngstown, Ohio's very own Ray "Boom Boom" Mancini. Born into a lineage of boxers, his father was a contender nicknamed Lenny Mancini. Ray's journey was both a personal quest and a tribute to family honor. Picture a fervent Mancini in his early days, shadowboxing in a dimly lit gym, the weight of his father's unfulfilled dreams urging him on. It wasn't just his punches that were fast, it was the way he approached every fight, like a storm surging forward, unyielding and untamed. Boom Boom wasn't just a moniker, it was a prophecy of his fighting style. With every bout, audiences were guaranteed a spectacle as Mancini pushed forward, combining his innate speed with a relentless aggression that left many opponents overwhelmed. But beneath this torrent of punches and ceaseless pace was a heart that throbbed for more than just victory. Mancini was a man on a mission. Every time he stepped into the ring, it wasn't just a fight. It was a passionate performance, a dance of honor, and a testament to his dedication to the sport and his family's legacy. His bouts were not just matches, they were narratives, tales of perseverance, and the indomitable spirit of a man dubbed Boom Boom. Ray Mancini wasn't just a boxer, he was an era, a sensation that resonated with every heartbeat of the crowd. Wilfred Benitez. In the sprawling annals of boxing, where tales of grit and grandeur abound, there emerges the story of a prodigious talent who conquered the world while still on the cusp of manhood: Wilfred Benitez. Born in the boxing-rich land of Puerto Rico, his destiny was chiseled in the gyms of San Juan amidst the rhythmic echoes of leather on leather. Imagine a young Benitez, just a teenager but with eyes that held wisdom beyond years. By 17, an age when most young men are still grappling with adolescence, Benitez was crafting history. His uncanny reflexes weren't just good, they were otherworldly. opponents would often find themselves bewildered, their best punches mere whispers in the wind against the young maestro. It wasn't just speed, it was a precognitive ability to read and react, making Benitez a veritable enigma in the ring. But what truly defined him was not just his prodigious talent, but the weight of expectation he carried so gracefully. The world watched, mesmerized, as this young phenom defied age, experience, and odds to become the youngest world champion. Outside the ring, his humility juxtaposed his in-ring brilliance. Wilfred Benitez's legacy is a testament to the wonders of human potential and the story of a boy king who, with speed and finesse, ascended to the pantheon of boxing greats. Mike Tyson, from the gritty streets of Brooklyn, emerged a force, a hurricane of raw power and blinding speed that would forever change the contours of heavyweight boxing. Mike Tyson. Dubbed Iron Mike, his very name became synonymous with awe-inspiring ferocity and unparalleled aggression. Picture a young Tyson under the tutelage of the legendary Cus D'Amato, refining a style that would send shockwaves through the boxing realm. His peekaboo technique was not just a defensive stance, it was a predatory crouch. With rapid head movements reminiscent of lighter-weight fighters, Tyson was an enigma. How could a man of such size move so swiftly and strike so rapidly? Opponents often found themselves cornered, not by his power alone, but by the sheer unpredictability of his speed. One moment they were sizing him up, and the next they were staring up at the lights, the victim of a ferocious combo. Beyond his physical attributes, Tyson's psyche was a labyrinth of complexity. His vulnerability outside the ring heightened the contrast with his in-ring persona, making his story all the more compelling. To watch Tyson in his prime was to witness a force of nature, a blend of speed and power that defied the traditional norms of heavyweight boxing. He wasn't just a champion, he was an era, a phenomenon that blended the brutality and beauty of the sweet science in every electrifying bout. Nicolino Lopez. In a sport where power and aggression often steal the limelight, there emerges a tale of a maestro whose brilliance lay not in how hard he hit, but in how elegantly he evaded. Hailing from Argentina, Nicolino Lopez was not just another boxer. He was an artist of evasion, a ballet dancer in the brutal theater of boxing. Imagine Lopez in the ring, with the nonchalance of someone leisurely strolling in a park, yet with the focus of a panther. His opponents, many of them formidable punchers, would unleash torrents of punches. And Lopez? He'd slip, duck, and sway with an ease that made it seem almost supernatural. It was as if he existed a fraction of a second ahead of everyone else, anticipating every move before it was made. The sheer casualness with which the untouchable rendered his adversary's offenses futile became the stuff of legend. Crowds would gather, not to see a knockout, but to witness the mesmerizing dance of a man who could make world-class fighters look like clumsy amateurs. Beyond the ring, Lopez carried an aura of mystique, his cigarette-smoking demeanor contrasting starkly with his athletic prowess. Nicolino Lopez's legacy stands as a testament to the fact that in the world of boxing, sometimes the most captivating stories are not about the punches landed, but the ones artfully evaded. Boxing, often referred to as the sweet science, is a tapestry of tales woven from punches, footwork, strategy, and heart. From the explosive power of Mike Tyson to the graceful evasion of Nicolino Lopez, the legends of the sport remind us that it's not just about strength or speed alone, but the intricate ballet of both. Each boxer, whether they danced around their opponents with fluid agility, like Muhammad Ali, or struck with precision and swiftness, like Manny Pacquiao, carved their own niche, redefining what it meant to be a fighter. The tales of these legends, from Sugar Ray Robinson's all-encompassing prowess to Wilfred Benitez's prodigious rise, serve as timeless reminders of human potential, resilience, and the sheer beauty of the sport.